Hi, my name is Kelly Barkhurst, and I am with Designer to Full Stack, and I'm looking at a Squarespace site right now. And if you had a one-page site previously in Squarespace, to create anchor links, which would be using your navigation to go to a different area of the page, you needed to use the code block, which also meant that you needed to be on a higher plan. Now that has been changed. So as of March 10th, 2025, I'm going to show you a different way. Now the old way still works, but you now have another option. All right, so if we look here, we had a code block hidden at residential services. And if I double click it, you can see I just created a div that's empty and it had the ID of services. And what that allowed you to do is have this link, right? Residential, if you look at the bottom, its link is a custom URL to services. So when I click on it, I go to services. All right, now instead of that manual process, I can click on my section, say edit section. If I scroll down, there's an option for an anchor link, and I can say, this time we're going to be really specific and say residential services. The icon lets me duplicate or copy that link. And I'm actually going to delete my code one because I don't need it anymore. And now I am going to go up to edit my site header. And in my residential link, oops, I forgot. We are going to go ahead and say save and say exit. And now here in my pages, I go to this icon and I'm going to change the URL to residential services and say save. Okay, so now it should be updated. So let's go ahead and make sure residential services, save. All right. Let's look at what we have for commercial. We have commercial here. That's going to be great. All right. So if we come back into edit, we're going to do similar. So in commercial, we can expect that there's a code block. So we can delete that code block, come into edit section, scroll down, and put in commercial. And we're going to put in commercial plumbing to be really specific here. Copy, saved. I'm going to exit, come into my link for commercial and put in commercial plumbing and save. All right, so we've got sample work, which is going to be similar. There's our hidden code. We're going to just see what it says. Just work. Okay. Delete. Edit section. Come down. Work. Charge. Perfect. Let's look at one more. We have reviews and contact. And there is we had to add an extra section for this because this is a specialty area and there wasn't a way to add a header. But now, hopefully, they have brought that in for us. No, they haven't. So the workaround is we created a new section that was orange, that was really thin. Now, in this section, we added a code block. And we will see that it's just called reviews. So we can delete that code block, keep the section, and say edit section and reviews. Beautiful. Okay. And let's a quick edit to what I've recorded previously. I wanted to show you that this is the section that has the testimonials. And we did add an above section so we could have a header, and it says edit section and you can get to the anchor link. So the secret when your section is something like the testimonials slider If you go to edit content, you do not have the anchor option. But if you click edit section, you do. All right, so just make sure to get to your anchor link, you're on the edit section option. Let's see, do we have one here? We're going to say exit. Make sure these are working. Reviews, perfect. Sample work, yes. Commercial, okay, that and residential. We're not working. Let's see. They call that commercial plumbing. Save. Did we say residential services? Save. Now let's see. All right, let's refresh our page and see where we are at. Residential services is working. Commercial. Let's see what we've got here. Commercial plumbing, it's opening in a new tab. We don't want that. Sample work, great. Reviews, great. Let's check content. Okay, so the work that we need to do is one, we need to look at commercial and it has open link in new tab. We do not want that. So we're going to say save. All right. For contact, we want to look here. We've got contact. Beautiful. Let's go to edit. So where is our contact? Sometimes it's hard to find. This is our JSON. I don't even know where that code might be. But we can go into edit section and say contact. And that should do it. So let's take a look. Contact, yes. Reviews, yes. Sample work, yes. There we go. All right. Now, is there a way that we can make our navigation do a little bit more of what we want here? Let us see. Okay, we're just going to change the link spacing a little bit and say save, exit, refresh. There we go. We're back to the design we wanted. All right, so this was a little convoluted, but shows you how you can have hidden anchors in your text. So what this is doing is if I inspect my code, and we're going to do work. All right, so we can see this is our link. It's going to work. And we are looking for ID equals work. Let's see if that's there. It looks like it's coming in through the data fluid energy section there. Yeah. All right, so it's not something that's going to clearly show up for us to see as ID work, like when we added it in ourselves, because it's coming in through the fluid engine, but we know that it works. All right, so hopefully this saves you time and allows you to create very specific links to content in your website.